What's up, everybody? Welcome to the life of a board gamer. My name is Daniel, and today we are going to check out Moon River, a king domino game system, which basically means it's a king domino but a little bit different version. So how this one works, let me show you. Now for this one, the theme is all about cowboys, ranchers, stuff like that. And I must say, the first thing I really liked is this rule book that has this thing. As you can see, the page is like cut, so you can easily find where the language you understand is and start reading the rules. For some strange reason, I really highly enjoy that. Now the game, of course, is super simple, really easy to understand. So each of the players will start with one of these boards, and there are a few modes you can play. You can play like normal mode where everybody plays the same, where instead of you having like a single tile in the middle like in King Domino, over here now you have this tile that has like these three bridges, and this is where you can start building. And of course the rules still apply that when you put the domino, the next one, it needs to match at least one of the territories that is adjacent to it, or it has to be connected to one of these bridges. And over here you can reserve part of the tiles. Now what's the main thing about this game is that it is comprised, so now this king domino is played so that you connect two tiles and then you have one tile. So there are no tiles that are set, so you can do whatever you want. So you can, once you get and you still pick them in the same way that you usually pick tiles from King Domino, by playing those meeples and then switching them left to right constantly. But once you win this in a bid, you get to keep them, and you can use them only when you have a third one. For example, you have a third one over here, and now you get a fourth one. You can't put it anywhere, so now you need to connect something and put somewhere on the board and start building your land, which will of course again be 5x5 grid. And that's like the main stuff for the game, but there is so much more in this game than just the regular King Domino. There's also other side of the game where each of the players has some special ability. For example, the purple one has only one bridge, needs to start from over here, but he or she can have up to 4 tiles in a reserve. Now this one has 3 bridges but can only have 2 tiles in the reserve, and these have 2 bridges but completely put in a different way, but they can still have 3 tiles on them, so that's their little special ability. And as I said, as you are building these, there is a bunch of different options that you can now build. And also the main thing about this expansion are these cowboys. There's also cattle. Now why is that? Because now you can steal cattle from each other. There's also a few different modes that you can play. You can play Gold Rush, where the gold on the tiles is worth more, or you can play Bandits, where there's tiles like this. Let me just find one. There's tiles like this that you can put a cowboy on and get some points that way. And now some of these cowboys are like they're like outlaws, and if you play the outlaws, you can then like connect different. You have to have like more of these in a same like orthogonally adjacent spaces. So you have like an outlaw gang, and then you can score points that way. Or as I said, have tiles with the gold on. Connected somehow in a line, so to get some extra points that way. So these are just optional modules. You can just play like normal King Domino, but this time, as I said, you build your own tiles however you want that suit whatever you need, and it's phenomenal. I absolutely enjoyed it. I think it's my favorite King Domino style game actually right now. I played Queen Domino. I played others, but the King Domino itself and the one with the Origins, is it called? But this one, I feel the most like is I really enjoyed it just because of these tile connections. Just because you can take 2 tiles and you can connect whatever you want. And there is also a little bit of interaction between players. I know some players like they associate King Domino with an easy game where there's very little interaction. There's no messing up with other players. Over here you can mess up with other players if you want to a little bit. There's even a module to mess up even more than normal. And but still, I think it's a really fun game. I really enjoyed it. I highly recommend you check out if you like King Domino but you want to upgrade your game a little bit to be more, if you're urging for your King Domino to be like more strategic, check out Moon River. It's really, really fun game. I absolutely love it. I think it's a really great game. Check it out. And that is that. Until next time. Pozdrav.